This is so good.
Yes.
All right, this season we debuted The Real Claw, and everyone is dying to be a contestant, including someone you know, Jeannie. Is that right?
You guys, literally, I just got this video this morning.
Oh, gosh.
Yes.
From Mama Mai. She sends me a video about the show every day, and she wants to be a contestant for The Claw.
She would be amazing, Jeannie.
She'd be really funny.
That would be so funny.
But I told her no, because it's for our audience. It's
Yeah.
not for our moms. So she sent me an audition tape.
Oh, I love it. Can we see it, please?
We have to.
Yes, yes.
You see, Mama, am I crazy? No, I'm not that crazy. Mama, am I ready for the claw? From the real. You know what? I try to get the money as much as I can so I can help the human trafficking. So you ask me how high I can jump. No matter what, Mama, I can go for it, okay? No matter what, how high? Wow, it hurt.
Love it.
Oh my God. She mentioned in this that she'd be doing it for human trafficking. So
yes.
explain that.
Yes, I love it. So you guys, this summer, I took Mama Mai all through Vietnam. I happened to support the fight against human trafficking.
Yeah.
And I took her with us. So we actually took trafficked victims and returned them to their homes so that they could be reacquainted with their families
Wow.
and try to end this trafficking.
I love that.
So she wants to raise money for them.
That's great.
That's
And
so great.
she would then give all that money that she'd win on the
Yes.
Human Claw to that charity, and that's
That
amazing.
would be hilarious.
That would be
Yes.
so funny. It would be.
should make that
We'd laugh really hard for a great cause, and I can't wait to see.
And she's
what happens
healthy
with
and
that.
stuff. There's certain
Okay.
type of checks we have to have, and if she
Okay.
can pass it, I mean, hey.
You guys
Why
think
not?
it's going to be
Yeah.
safe? I'm trusting you guys.
I'm
Yes.
gonna do it.
Me
Yeah,
too.
Let's check her out
Let's
first,
see.
and then let's have her do it, okay? We'll
They're like,
see.
yeah. Let's see what happens with that. But first,
So funny.
who's ready for Girl Chat? Let's do it. All right. Could you imagine the show Sex and the City, which is my favorite show ever lived? Could you imagine it without Sarah Jessica Parker?
No.
No.
Okay, I'm obsessed with her
looks
character,
great.
Carrie Bradshaw, and I just can't imagine what it would have been like. Well, in the latest edition of the Jess Cagle interview, Sarah revealed that she actually asked her agents to remove her from the hit HBO show after the pilot taped. It would have been devastated. Parker, who at the time wanted to do movies and plays, said, quote, "The way I thought it was going to change my life was that it was going to hold me hostage to a commitment." Of course, she now says that doing the show was the most productive, fulfilling, professional experience I could have imagined. Yes. Well, girl, it was the most amazing experience of my life, too. I have to agree. I think that there are times when people are resistant to doing something at first, but then ultimately, like, they're really glad that they did it after the fact.
Yeah.
Have any of you guys experienced that sort of thing?
Well, the thing is, she forgot it was also lucrative for her. So she made a lot of money off of that.
She said professional.
Yeah.
Very professional.
That's lucrative.
I mean, gosh.
Yeah, exactly.
Did any of you guys ever have an opportunity that you were like, I don't want to do this? You ended up doing it and it was amazing?
Yes.
This show.
I was about to say this
Wait,
show.
what?
Yeah.
This show.
I
had just had Aiden,
Go ahead.
and I took a break off of acting. So my next move, I wanted it to be a drama. I wanted to act so badly.
Yeah.
And then I got this call to test for the show, and I was like, oh, I don't know. That's a talk show. Am I too young? I don't know how to be a talk show host. But I went on the test, and I absolutely fell in love with it. I am so happy I decided to do this show.
I am too.
Not only have I gained
Thank God.
3 amazing friends, but I think I've grown as a person.
sure.
Just by being on the show.
Wait, that's crazy.
Yeah, right?
Same here. So
Same here.
Yeah.
Wait, all 3 of you, it's this show?
I was in Singapore, okay,
Wow.
and I was on a mission trip, actually for human trafficking, and my manager calls me. He's like, they're looking for a host for a diverse new talk show. The ladies who were auditioning really want you in. Get on a plane and get home. You guys, I'm 15 hours away, and you're you're with kids. You're like, I'm not gonna get up and go take care of my career. I was like, no, I'm busy here. He's like, get on the plane right now. This sounds like something you would love. So I get in the audition room, and I think you guys remember, I don't know, but like I remember sitting there, and I was like, I'm the only Asian girl here. And sure enough, when we were at the table, and I remember like sitting there with you guys, and I was like, this feels like I've been friends with you my whole life.
Yep. I agree. Lonnie?
Yeah, I feel like it's been my whole life too, Jeannie.
Oh
You know what? Really, it's like there was an age factor for me, if I'm going to be honest, because, they said, oh, this is going to be for someone in their 20s and 30s. I said, well, I ain't getting it, And then they were like, we want you as part of it. And I'm like, really? Wow. And they said, because you're young at heart. So I thought that was really cool. So,
that is awesome. Well, dang. Producers and everybody watching this right now upstairs, I really wanted this job.
I remember when she did it.
I wanted this job so badly, no one understands. I was like,
please, that.
You know when we say our prayer back there, I know you guys have heard me say it multiple times, I'm like, Lord, let us never forget that this is a job we prayed for. Let us not complain. Because you guys don't understand. I not only had me praying, I had like my whole family praying that, because I really thought this was going to be awesome. And I'm just so grateful that I have this job.
And
so I'm glad I knew to do this one, because I didn't know to do. You guys are not ready.
What?
I did not think the Cheetah Girls was gonna be a hit.
Really?
Not only did I not think that it was gonna blow up the way it did, but when I first went to audition for the Cheetah Girls, I was like 18, and I was in a girl group before that called 3LW, and it obviously had a really young attitude. I wore my hair curly in there. They had just started letting me straighten this hair. I was excited about it. Because, in their eyes, that made me look more mature. And they were trying to keep us looking young and fun. And so now I'm going into this audition. They want me to play 16.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm just getting grown and sexy. Y'all trying to have me play a Disney character. And at this time, then I was starting to date more. And I felt like guys are not, once I finished the film, I never wanted guys to watch it. Until this day, I don't want Israel to watch it.
Wait, why not? Wait,
I know what we're doing.
Because as fun and amazing as it was, you guys, it totally murders my sex
I don't want Adam watching Sister Sister at all.
I'm like, Choochie, I'm like, Bubbles, it's Choochie, Cheetah-licious, it just was not, it's really young.
That's
really?
Cute.
I want to
get
When you're young, you don't want to be young.
No.
Especially when you're turning 18, you want to be flying sexy.
Wait, you guys, we got to someday just roll back some of our first projects on television.
That would be fun. That would be fun.
That'd be really cool.
Tying on Nickelodeon, Blue Mascara. Oh my God, I have a lot of bags.
I was on Disney Channel.
You were?
I was on Disney
you were the
Channel.
teacher.
I played every lunch lady on Disney Channel.
Yes.
And Nickelodeon.
Yes, you did.
If you
did.
Go in the archives, you will see me.
Well, thank God I took that job, because I never would have thought it would have landed me my own Barbie doll.
See?
I'm really excited about now.
And I just want to say one last thing about our show. Even though I'm glad we took it, but also it helps so many people.
Yes.
That's what I didn't realize what this show would do. It just, just from seeing people, the makeovers, helping them, financially and just spiritually and encouraging. This show, it's just, go on.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I know.
It's something we're really proud of.
No.
We really are. I feel really proud.
Up next, someone who is ready to try something or someone new is Miss Jennifer Lopez. It's been reported that the 47-year-old singer recently broke off her relationship with boyfriend of 5 years, Casper Smart, after reported allegations of him cheating on her. However, despite the breakup and other past failed relationships, J-Lo is refusing to give up on love.
That's right, girl.
I love that. She is defiant. This past year, she told W Magazine, I still think about getting married and having that long life with someone. A dream of mine is to grow old with someone. But this brings up the question of if holding out hope for the one gets harder and harder after each breakup. Right?
I just have to say something about that. Is it just me, or when I hear that people like Halle Berry and Jennifer Lopez got cheated on, I'm like, we ain't got a chance, people.
Like, what?
It's just if you think cheat on Jennifer Lopez,
Yes.
I don't stand a chance.
J-Lo. Have you seen her dance?
Yes. I'm just trying to picture, who you got J-Lo.
Yes.
And then who you
I
turning
know.
to.
I know, and I've actually met Casper, and he's a really, really nice guy, so I just have a hard time believing that. But hey.
Okay.
Oh, about the cheating part?
Yeah, I hope
it's, this is all allegations.
Yes,
so
totally
we don't know.
allegations.
Don't know,
But we don't know 100%.
But sometimes I think when you're a certain, I think some people feel like, I got her, now let me go,
Oh, if I could get J-Lo,
Right.
then I can get some,
Right.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Either way, though, J-Lo is standing up to her name. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, she is a queen, she's a mother, and she's an icon. She deserves
And
love.
she's a ride or die,
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Like, when J-Lo loves, she loves hard.
Yes.
And you can tell. She's like a true romantic at
Yes.
heart.
Yeah.
Are you guys hopeless romantics?
Yes.
Okay, so a lot of people think that I'm a hopeless romantic.
You are.
Hold, please.
Really?
I am now. Guys, rewind to that first season. I was like, I don't hold hands. I don't like PDA.
Yeah.
You remember
Yeah,
that? What was
I
wrong
remember.
with me? I was
Yeah.
going through
I
something.
remember.
No, but
Somebody shoulda-
Adrian, I believe this. It takes a certain person to invite you into this path
That
of
is
love.
true.
Yeah.
That
was
just
not
has you in puppy love all the time.
Yeah. So now I'm like hopeless romantic. But you guys remember when I would be like, people don't know that the last 2 years, I pretty much have lived on the West Coast on my own by myself, and I really, really like my alone time. I like living alone. Yes, it's a really nice thing. So if life didn't work out for me, like it has, thank you God, but like if love didn't work out for me the way it had, I actually would be totally okay with being alone. So much that I spoke about the fact that I would be fine with having a child on my own.
Yeah.
I actually was kind of
I remember
excited
you
about
did
the whole
that.
sperm bank experience, but it didn't work out that way. But I was okay with that.
Actually, I've even told Freddie, I know this is going to sound, I think of morbid things, okay? I'm just a weird person.
Here we go.
But I've said to my husband, if something happens to me, I want you to marry on. Find somebody else who you will spend your time with and
that's
go
sweet.
outdoors and be
I
in
want my
love.
husband to grieve first a little bit. Just a little bit. Miss me till you can't miss me anymore. Then, yes.
Wait, if we could, you guys,
what?
would you guys, if you passed first, okay, it's weird,
Oh,
whatever.
God,
We're
here we
you
go.
did. Would you ever kick it with Adam still to kind of remind him Tam is around, like Ghosts, like the movie?
Absolutely.
Wait, you would?
Yes. Wait, I have a crazier question.
You would?
I'm scared
Would
to
you
hear.
would you help? Oh, this is really weird. Would you help find him
find
the new
a partner.
I've actually known people that were in.
want
This
that.
is really morbid, you guys. Somebody that knew that they were passing and actually started helping. You've heard of this where you write a letter
while you're passing?
Yeah, and you help fix them with
if you
somebody.
knew- yeah.
So that if you knew you were gonna go, you would set them up with somebody else. If you had to know that you weren't gonna be here, Tam,
Yo.
so Adam had to date someone new. Who would you set him up with and you think would be a
I
good
don't
fit?
want to think about setting him up while I'm passing.
Yeah, we're not
I want to think
Jesus.
about loving him
You never seen movies like
as
that?
much as I
Yeah, I've
can
seen
while
movies
I'm
like
there.
that. I know what you're talking about.